Hi guys, it's Katie. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to the behind the scenes vlog for the anti-relationship year. This is my fourth book coming out March 30th of 2021 and we're doing a behind the scenes publishing vlog from beginning to end. This actually is a video I wasn't planning on making. Let me back up a little bit. My book, The Anti-Virginity Pact, came out in June of 2020 and I filmed a vlog like this for this book. Behind the scenes, working with my editor, working with my cover designer, the whole process. Because when I was publishing this book, it was a secret. I hadn't announced it on the channel yet, so I was vlogging behind the scenes before the announcement. So for this next book, which is actually a companion to this book, I wasn't planning on doing a behind the scenes vlog because it's not a secret. I've been talking about it since I started writing the rough draft back in July. But when I mentioned that, a lot of people were like, no, still do the behind the scenes vlog. So we're still doing the behind the scenes vlog. This vlog is just going to be the behind the scenes of the publishing process. Obviously, it's already written. It's January, the month that I am filming this, and the book's coming out in March. So I've documented the whole writing process part as well. So if you're interested in the writing side, I started in July for Camp NaNoWriMo and vlogged pretty much the entire process. I'll link some choice videos down below if you want to see those. So yeah, this video is going to be getting it ready for publication now. Like I said, it's January 2nd, the day that I'm filming this, and I'm actually done with the draft. I'm gonna look over it maybe one more time because I have a little bit of extra time before I have to send it to my editor, but as of now I'm happy with where it's at. I have to send it to my editor on January 11th, and then I have to send these briefs, which basically just tell my cover designer what the book's about, what my preferences are, if I have any ideas for the cover, all that kind of stuff. I have to send that to them before January 14th. They're also actually redoing this cover too, so then the two will match. So I need to fill out a form for both of them. I have a rough draft of both of those briefs, but yeah, I need to send them over. And then the month of January is going to be a month of waiting for me. There's nothing left for me to do until I get my final edits back. I'm supposed to get those back by the end of January. Then obviously I'll go through, accept the edits, go through the proofread, and then it's all going to be marketing focus and getting ready for the release. So yeah, I just wanted to film this quick intro clip, say hi, welcome, let you know what this vlog is going to be about. If you missed the vlog for this first book, I'll have it linked down below. And if you missed the announcement video about the book that this video is about, I'll have a link down below if you want to learn more about the book itself. So yeah, because January is going to be a big waiting month for me, not much for me to do until I get my edits back and such. I'm distracting myself and I'm working on some other projects. So I'm running a rough draft of a completely different book, and then I'm also working on my third poetry collection. So those will be the distractions for this month while we wait until we get the edits back from the editor and we get the covers back. So I'm trying to think if there's anything else to like catch you up on if you're just starting with this video. Like I said, I wrote the rough draft in July. I took August off just to like get some distance from the rough draft, jumped back into revisions in September, and then I booked my editor and my cover designer in September because I knew they'd be really far booked out in advance. And then once I was done with the draft in September, I sent it to my beta readers in November and wrote a different book for NaNoWriMo in November. And then December was the month that I took all their feedback and edited up this last draft, and now it's going to my editor. So that's been the process so far, and I'm really excited to work with this editor. It's a different editor than I've worked with in the past. I'm really excited to see the new covers. So I guess I'll probably be updating you closer to the end of January once we start rolling on those things. So I'll talk to you then. Hello. Today is January 6th. Today's an exciting day. I'm officially sending over my cover briefs to my cover designer this morning. So I'm both like really excited and also really nervous. Covers is just like such a stressful process to me for some reason. So I'm sending over 2 ebook briefs to them so they can get started on both of the books, and then I'll send the paperback ones over once they get like the front done. I'm sending them like links to styles of covers that I've liked, stuff about the book, and kind of what I'm going for, but I also am telling them, you know, I'm open to pretty much any idea, whatever you come up with. So I'm really nervous. I'm nervous. I just hope it turns out well, but I really like my cover designer and everything they've done in the past, so I'm really looking forward to seeing what they come up with. I'm just very stressed out. I don't know, there's no telling like when I'll get the final cover back. It just depends on so many different things, especially if they like send me something and then I don't like the concept and we have to start over. So we're just gonna have to wait and see when I get the final versions back, but I'm excited that they're finally gonna get started on them. Once I have the cover, it's really gonna feel like a real book at that point. In other news, I've been writing my new book and I hit 10,000 words last night. Everything's going well. I also started my new poetry collection and I think I'm like 25 poems in right now for that. I'm updating you on my other camera because the battery's charging in the other one, but today is the 19th of January. It's Tuesday and I'm so excited. I got an email from my editor today. I'm pulling it up. She has been so fast. I sent her my book on the 11th of this month, and she just emailed me saying she'll have it back to me on Thursday, which is in 2 days. That's like a week and a half is how long she's had the book. She emailed me today. She was so nice. And like, I don't even care if she's just telling me this because I'm paying her. Like, I appreciate it all the same. She just said, it's so good. I absolutely love it. I laughed, I cried, I sighed, you name it, it happened. So I'm really looking forward to getting my edits back from her in 2 days. Today I've actually spent all day like planning and outlining and stuff because I'm gonna try and write 10,000 words for the book I'm working on right now tomorrow. So that'll be a good distraction for tomorrow, and then the next day I'll get my edits back for this book. So it's an exciting week. I'm also thinking I'm gonna finish my book tomorrow with the 10,000 words. I think we'll hit the end. So that's where we're at. I also sent out a sneak peek of the book in my newsletter today. It was just like a scene. It was like 2 pages worth. But then a couple of people emailed me back and they were like, oh my god, I loved this. I'm so excited for the book. And I've just had such a good day. It's always hard having people read a book for the first time. It doesn't matter how many books you've had come out. Like, the first people to read any given book is always like nerve-wracking because you never know how people are going to react to any one book. So now having people like getting a taste of the book so far and people liking it, I'm relieved and also just very happy because I love this book so much. So I cried writing the book, so somebody better cry reading it. That's all I have to say. Right, Dean? Hello. It is November 21st. It's Thursday. Yesterday I did my 10K day for my other book, and today I just got an email from my editor with all of my notes back for the anti-relationship year, so we're gonna go through her edits today. I haven't opened the document yet. I just read through her email, which just had some like overall notes that were all very helpful already, so I'm looking forward to seeing what the document itself looks like. I'm really tired from the 10K day yesterday, so other than like responding to emails from clients and doing a little bit of client work, I wasn't really planning on doing much today, so this will definitely be a major focus now. I'm too excited to wait to look at it, so we'll see how this goes. Okay. It looks like nothing has changed. We're still in the same spot. It's a few hours later. I just went through and accepted all of the like little copy editing things. There's a couple of notes that I'm gonna go back to and change. A couple I already did. There's like only 1 or 2, just basically I just need to change like the wording or 2 of a sentence and then we'll be fine. But I'm so excited to have it all cleaned up now. The notes were super helpful and overall just very encouraging, and I always hit this period like right before a book comes out where I start to doubt it. I'll be like perfectly confident for a period of time, and then like as we get closer to the book's release I start like getting nervous, like what if nobody else likes this but me? But my editor was very nice. Always appreciate that. So I still don't have the cover, so I think I'm just gonna put together something temporary so I can order a proof copy so I can do a proofread in like a physical form. And then I also have a couple of other people who are going to be proofreading for me. And then other than that, we're just waiting on the cover now, which is kind of insane. If my editor is watching this, hi, I hope you don't mind if I read some of your comments. Obviously, I can't read a lot of them because they have spoilers on like things that happen in the book. But she said, so fun. I can tell this is one of those books that will stick with readers months afterwards. It's got everything, likable characters, evolving relationships, angst, humor, swoony moments. I could go on and on. Skipping over comments on anything specific happening in the book. All in all, I love this book. I think it's going to resonate with a lot of readers. It's obvious you're well read because this is well written. There's a comfort that comes with a story that has been crafted expertly, and yours made me feel like I was reading about people I knew, making me feel at home in a way. It was so nice. So yeah, I'm just gonna throw together a fast temporary cover on Canva so I can print a proof copy. And I actually haven't read this book all the way through in a while. I'm kind of looking forward to just sitting down and reading through it again. What you doing? What's going on? Hello. Today is the 25th of January. It's Monday, and lots of things have been happening today. So for one thing, I got the first draft of my cover from my cover designer, and I sent back notes and stuff on it. I can't show you the mock-up of their cover, but I did get that today, so that's exciting. I sent back some notes, so I'm interested to see what they come back to me with. This is always the hardest part of the process for me with the covers. Like I don't know, like part of me is like, I'm a people pleaser. It's hard for me to stand up for myself, so if I don't like something, my first instinct is like, oh, it's okay. But I'm really determined not to do that with this cover, especially because I'm getting one of my covers redone. But then it's also sometimes hard to articulate like exactly what it is that I want changed, and sometimes I don't even know. Like I don't even know what I want instead. I just know that I don't like this. So it was hard. This part of the process is hard for me, but we got through with that today, so hopefully my notes to them were helpful and they will come back with something that I like a little bit better. Not that I disliked the first cover. I actually really did like their first mock-up. It wasn't perfect, you know? I'm sitting here actually working on writing my other book. We just have one more chapter to go and then we'll be done with the rough draft of this. But also I sent out a couple of arcs, not how many arcs I'll send out total. I just gave all of my patrons over on Patreon the option to be arc readers if they want, so I sent those out to everybody who signed up to get one. I'm not going to send out arcs to like more people until I have the cover, but I am obviously planning on getting way more than just my Patreon people. However, we got our first review, first like completed review. I think one of my beta readers already reviewed it on here, but this is the first review we got for our completed book. So if you're watching this, Sam Bourbon, thank you. You're the best. You were the first. And I was so relieved to see that you liked it too. So there it is, our first review. So exciting. Hello, today is January 28th. It's Thursday and it's been an exciting day. For one thing, I got my first proof copy of the book in the mail yesterday. There's a vlog all about it pretty much on my vlog channel. It was good to see. I needed to see the formatting and stuff. I changed some stuff and ordered another proof copy, so that should be here the first week of February. So I've been going back and forth with my cover designer. They sent me the first concept and I liked it, but it just wasn't like the perfect fit for this book. So they came back to me with a completely different concept today and I loved it. It was perfect. It was so cute. I just asked for like a couple of minor tweaks. So once they do that, I think we'll have the cover done. For the anti-relationship year, they started with that. So they're still gonna do the anti-virginity pact, and they've only done the ebook cover, the front, so they still need to do the full wrap, and then all of the like extra things that I ordered with that. But I love the concept of the cover. I'm so happy with it, especially because I was so nervous. I really, really like the direction that they took it. I can't wait to show you guys it. It looks so good. I love it so much. It's perfect. I'm so happy with it. So that's a big relief. Today is January 31st. I just have a quick update for you. I have officially hired the narrator for the audiobook. I just finished doing a proofread of the book so I could send her the cleanest version of the manuscript possible, and she's gonna get started on that. She thinks she can have the files done by March 5th and the book is coming out March 30th. Our hope is in doing that the audiobook will be ready on release day, or at least near release day, because the website that we're doing it through, ACX, which distributes to Audible and everything, has a really long like processing time. They have to approve the book and stuff, and lately it's just been super slow and taking like over a month. So we are hoping by submitting the files on March 5th it will be ready by March 30th, if not somewhere close to that. So I'm really stoked about the audiobook. Also, proofread went well, found some pretty funny typos, and also just like cleaned it up, took some words out, cut some sentences, changed my mind, just made it exactly the way that I wanted it to be. Now I'm very, very happy with it. Now I'm just waiting on the final cover file so I can send out an early cover reveal with my newsletter. Hopefully we'll get that this week. Then we're gonna jump into arcs, and I'm gonna do for like a pre-order kind of campaign. Anyone who pre-ordered the book, it's gonna have access to the first 4 chapters as like a sneak peek. So we're getting to the part of the process where people are gonna be able to read the book. It's the 1st of February. My cover designer just sent over all of the stuff, like the audiobook cover. I had them make me a bookmark, I had them make me some ads, the full wrap of the paperback and stuff. So I sent back just like a couple of little things that I wanted to change and like gave them the text to put on the ads and stuff. But I'm so excited. I just like can't wait to do the cover reveal. That's what I'm very much looking forward to at this point. And depending on how fast they get back to me with these revisions, I might be able to do the cover reveal, or at least the early cover reveal for my newsletter subscribers this week. Don't look at my outfit. I am not purposely wearing tie-dye and cheetah print. I got cold and this was the only sweatshirt I could find. I think I also told you this. I got everything set to go with my audiobook narrator. I was emailing with her this morning and she has the manuscript. She has everything she needs. I gave her kind of descriptions of all of the different characters and their accents and like how to do all of the different voices and stuff. So I should be getting the first like 15 minutes from her in the next week or two to like see how it sounds before she continues on with the rest of the book. I'm really excited about that too. Today is February 10th. It's a Wednesday. I have been sitting in bed working all morning because I got all of my final files back for the anti-relationship cover. So I haven't done the cover reveal yet. That's going to be happening in 2 days on Friday, but I did send out an early cover reveal to all of my newsletter subscribers today because we're doing a giveaway over there. So I sent out the newsletter with the cover and just some stuff in there, and then I also sent them a link to this Google Drive with all of these images. So on Friday, which is our actual cover reveal day, if people post about the cover and use a certain hashtag that I sent out in the newsletter, they will be entered to win an arc of the book. So I'm really excited about that. We get to reveal the cover in 2 days officially, and then I can go through and like actually update the covers on all the different websites, so it no longer has that temporary one. So that's exciting. Looking forward to that. I'm gonna be posting on like everything on Friday for the cover reveal, so I have some content that I need to make. I already pre-filmed the video for my YouTube channel, so that's good. I just need to like insert the cover into it. I'm gonna film like a TikTok and Instagram reel, so I need to do that. I was putting together my Instagram post earlier. I'm gonna post on Twitter, Facebook, like all that kind of stuff, so I need to make all of that content before Friday. But this is what the Google Drive looked like with all of the different images. I basically just threw together a ton of images that people could use to post if they wanted to participate. Hey guys, it's the same day as the last clip. I just filmed this clip but without my microphone on, so we're doing it again. I just realized while I was editing this vlog that I hadn't shown you something earlier that I thought I'd showed you. So I think I showed you the first proof copy that I got and how I wasn't happy with the formatting, so I reformatted the book. That's what this is. Obviously I just had Amazon throw together the cover for me. So I'm a lot happier with this formatting, and it's a little bit longer based on the formatting. This one was like 250 pages. Now it's a little over 290 pages. Basically I just made the font a little bit bigger and I made the spacing a little bit bigger, but I kept the margins the same, and I think it looks really good. That's what it looks like. So now that I have the final cover, I just uploaded that to Barnes & Noble, and I'm gonna order a copy of the book from Barnes & Noble with the official cover on it so I can see how it looks. So I'm excited to see that, and a Barnes & Noble copy won't have this not for resale bar like Amazon does. So hopefully we'll get that in the mail pretty soon. I sent out the cover reveal to my newsletter this morning, and so many people responded and like DM'd me and stuff, really excited about the cover, so that was exciting. I also put the cover reveal video up early on my Patreon page today. I wrote the newsletter that I'm gonna send out next week that has the form to sign up to be an ARC reader in, and just like basically wrote the copy for all of my posts coming up. So that's what's been going on. I'm in the middle of editing my NaNoWriMo book now, so that's gonna be the new focus. And I hope you can't hear the construction in the background. My neighbors are breaking down a wall. I'm supposed to get the first 15 minutes of the audiobook next week, I think. I'm also supposed to get the new cover for the anti-virginity pack on Monday. So next week we got more exciting things coming. This year is going by so fast. I feel like it was just January 1st and we're already just like barreling towards the release day. Good morning. It's Friday. It's 6 a.m. We just made some coffee and it's cover reveal day. Brought my laptop into bed. I'm gonna put the news on and we're gonna get started updating stuff. The reveal video on my YouTube channel is scheduled to premiere at 10 this morning. That way I can go in and like chat with people during the premiere when it goes up. But I'm gonna try and upload the cover to most places before that because there's like a processing time, so it probably won't even be ready before that, even if I do it now. So we're gonna work on that this morning. Then I also have TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook to post on. So today is February 16th. I sent out ARCs yesterday and this morning, so I think I've sent out around 30 so far. I got the first mock-up of the anti-virginity pact cover yesterday. I sent back some notes, so I'm waiting for them to get back with me with the revision. And I just got a notification that I have the first 15 minutes ready for the audiobook for the anti-relationship year, so I'm gonna sit here and listen through that, make sure everything sounds good. So yeah, everything's going well. I'm still just revising the marionettes now. Basically the only thing that I'm waiting on now before I can finish up all of my marketing plans and like booking things is the final version of the anti-virginity pact cover. Once I have that, I can jump forward and get a lot more stuff done. That's the last thing that I'm waiting on. But yeah, I'm gonna listen to the audiobook. Hopefully we like it. So I'm having my audiobooks made in ACX. So this is what the dashboard looks like. You can see both of my audiobooks are in production right now, but this is the one that she's working on. So we're gonna go review the 15-minute checkpoint. And so once I approve this checkpoint, then she'll go on to do the rest. Chapter 1. These still have the watermarks on them because I'm still waiting on the final files, but this is what the new cover looks like. It's kind of blown out with the camera, but this is the front cover. I just sent them over the text and stuff to put on the back, so this will be the full spread. Here's our audiobook cover, and then this is the back of a bookmark because I had them make the front for book 2's release, but I wanted the first cover on the back, so I had to wait for them to design the first cover to finish the bookmark. So then just for comparison, in case you haven't seen this book. This is what the full spread looks like. This is the final file. We have the audiobook cover. Then they just made me some 3D mock-ups. We got some banners. So yeah, that was the last thing we were waiting on. I'm still waiting for them to send the final files. I'm expecting that within like a couple of days. But then we're pretty much done waiting on anything. And I can move ahead and start booking and planning the rest of the stuff before release. I guess the only thing I'm waiting on now is, now that ARC readers have the book, their reviews will start to come in. I think we have 9 reviews so far. I also ordered proof copies of the book, one from KDP and one from Barnes & Noble, so we'll wait till we get both of those in the mail. And then once I update the anti-virginity pacts file, I don't know what that noise is. Once I update those files, I'm gonna order a new copy so I can look at it, because I'm changing the formatting, so the book's actually gonna be longer than the original version is, and I wanna see the new cover and stuff. So I guess that's our new thing to start waiting for, is getting actual copies of the book so we can check it out and see how it looks in person. Hello, today is the 24th of February. I just got a ton of packages in the mail. One of them is my book. I ordered other books, so I don't know which package it's in, so we're just gonna have to go. I think the big box is not mine because I ordered like a bunch of stuff. It's one of these. Can we guess by the size? I can't remember what the other book is supposed to be. It's probably the smaller one. I mean, like the lighter one. It's not as heavy. I'm so excited. I haven't seen this book yet. I should turn a light on. It's so cute. I love it. It's so cute. Oh my god. Oh, it's so cute. Okay, so this is the Amazon version. I ordered one from Barnes & Noble too, so we're still waiting on that to get here. This is what it looks like. This is our spine. It's gonna look so cute. It has the number 2, so when I get the other one, I also ordered some copies of the Anti-Virginity Pact. Those are getting here later, but it'll say 1 and 2 and they'll look good next to each other. I will say the cover, it's like darker than I was expecting, so I'll be interested to see how the Barnes & Noble one compares. I don't think it's too dark, like I don't think it's a problem, it's just darker than I was expecting. How cute is she? So our final copy ended up being about 290 pages. So I think it's like a good size. Our formatting looks nice and cute. I'm happy with it. I'm actually gonna do one more read through of this to do one final proofread, make sure everything looks okay, but I love it. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is so exciting. Everything looks perfect. I can't wait till I get my copies of the Anti-Virginity Pact and I can hold them both. It's so pretty. I love it so much. I'm gonna open the rest of my books now, but that's the update. Hi, oh my god, it's the next morning. I just got the Barnes & Noble press one. I wasn't expecting to get it today. Not looking cute. It's first thing in the morning. We're gonna open it and compare. Oh, my camera's dying too, so we gotta make this fast. Okay, here we go. Ooh. It's nice to not see the bar across it, but this is what the front looks like. We've got the spine and the back. So if you've been around since the first cover of the Anti-Virginity Pact, there was a really big difference in the covers that time around. So I was kind of expecting something drastic, but it's really not this time. You can see they look pretty much identical. Just like with the last time, the reds are a little more vibrant. I think it's just like more saturated on the Barnes & Noble copy. So the colors are a little bit more crisp, a little more vibrant, but honestly, because it's such like a dark brown based cover, it doesn't make that much of a difference. I think they look pretty much the same. I love it. It looks great. Very happy. What's also interesting though is Barnes & Noble uses different pages than Amazon, so Amazon's books are always thicker because the pages are thicker. So this is the Barnes & Noble copy, and even though they have the same page count, you can see this book is just a little bit skinnier. Today is March 5th and we got all of the final audiobook stuff back today. It's not approved through the system yet, but I got all of the files so I can listen and make sure everything sounds okay. So you can see it's all uploaded and separated by chapter. So I've been going through, you can see there's stuff I've been listening to. It looks like our final audiobook clocks in at just over 8 hours. So once I'm done making sure everything sounds good, I will approve it. And then we'll see what happens next. We'll see how long it takes to process. Hi, I almost forgot to update you. Today is March 12th and I finally got my copies of the Anti-Virginity Pact with the new cover on them in the mail yesterday. I know it's not technically related to the anti-relationship year, but I wanted to show you anyway. It was so weird. I ordered 5 copies and it took forever to ship. I ordered them like midway through February and I didn't get them till midway through March. And then the day that they were supposed to get delivered, I got a notification that one of them, it called it undeliverable and then it just canceled my order of one of the 5 copies. So I think they just accidentally packaged 4 instead of 5 and then realized too late and then canceled the last copy. But here is our new cover. New spine, new back. Cute. Let's do a comparison with the old one. But this is what they look like next to each other, which I think is super cute. So here we have the old and the new ones together. Obviously you can only now get the new one if you order anywhere, but I do have, as you can see over there, some of the old cover in stock on my website if you want a signed copy and have like a special edition of the book. But let's compare how thick they are. I don't know how well you can tell. This one's thicker than the first version was. There's the back comparison too. The formatting's different too. Super excited to finally have my own copy of the new cover. And I just love the way they look together. Obviously I have my other books, but they aren't like a series or anything. So I think it's just kind of cool to have multiple covers that go together. Look at all of this snow. Hello, today is March 14th. I'm showing you Dean instead of me because I look rough this morning. This isn't that much of an update, but I wanted to show you because we've been getting our early reviews from ARC readers in. I think we have 18 so far, which is more than half. I only ended up sending out 30 or 40 something books. I can't remember the exact number, but I have it in a spreadsheet. But honestly, I know this is not going to stay the same once the book releases and is open to everybody, but having an average rating of 4.78, are you kidding me? That's amazing. I was not expecting this, especially with how mixed of a reaction I got with ARC readers for the first book. And plenty of people who applied for ARCs didn't like the first book, and I still gave them an ARC of the second book because I think the second book is different, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, look at all of our reviews that we've gotten so far. I am absolutely thrilled that people are loving the book. This is so exciting. So today is March 23rd. We are exactly 1 week out from release. So lots of exciting things have been going on. The sale for the Anti-Virginity Pact started a little bit early because I was nervous about the price taking a while to update on some of the vendors, and then the price wouldn't be ready in time for some of the sites that it was going to appear at, and then if the price hadn't changed in time, they weren't gonna run the promotion. So basically I set it to 99 cents a couple of days early just to be safe. So it's been going on, but I've like started posting about it now and it started showing up on these deal sites. So we've been seeing quite a few people pick up the ebook, which is really exciting. We've been seeing the ranking go up for the first time in a while because it's an older book. So hopefully I screenshotted when it was at like a good spot and I'll put that here. I don't know what the best rank it ended up being at during the sale. One of the biggest promo sites is actually listing it towards the end of this week, so we'll see how the ranking looks then. But right now it's in like the top 20 of all of its categories, so that's cool. I also have a sale going on my website. The original cover is 20% off and it comes with a free anti-relationship year bookmark. So we've got some orders over here that I need to finish packaging up and take to the post office. I'm still pre-filming release week content and just getting ready for all of that. I'm trying to decide what I want to do on actual release day. I was just thinking about that this morning actually, because I would ideally like to do something at least a little bit special, but I don't know. I'll probably end up doing a live show on YouTube just to hang out with you guys for a little bit. Maybe I'll go to like a vegan bakery around here and get them to make me a cake or something. That would be kind of funny. Yeah, I can't believe it. 1 more week. Truthfully, I've found this to be the case with all of my book releases so far. It's a weird feeling because you're both excited for it, but it's also like, I don't know how to say this, it's like old news. Like I've moved past this book. I'm over it now. I've moved on. I still love it. I'm still really excited for it to come out. I still am really excited for people to read it. But like, I wrote this book last July, not quite a year ago, but we're getting there. I was done editing this book myself by December, more like November. I didn't really touch it much in December, aside from like accepting the copy edits from my editor. So like, I haven't worked on this book in 3 or 4 months, and since then I have written my NaNoWriMo book, the book I wrote in January, my 3rd poetry collection I've been working on, and now I'm working on the Marionettes book too. So I've worked on 4 other books other than this one since then. So my brain is like, we've moved on to other books now. So now it's release coming up. It's just kind of weird. I don't know if you're also a writer, if you also publish books, let me know if this is how it is for you. I would just be curious. Like I said, I'm really excited for release, but also I guess I'm just like really swept up in the projects that I'm working on currently. So this one, once I was done with it, my brain was like, okay, on to the next. But I'm assuming once release day actually hits and other people start reading it and people start posting reviews and DMing me and talking about the book and stuff, that'll kind of get me more immersed back into this book, you know? We'll see. I don't know. I'm also thinking I'm gonna publish the paperback a little bit early, like a couple of days early, both because KDP takes a while to process and actually publish the book, and there's really no telling how long it's gonna take. I've had books go up within a couple of hours of me hitting publish. I've had books go up 4 days later after I've hit publish. So they tell you to account for a 72-hour processing time potentially. I've had to take longer than that if it's over a weekend before. So I want to hit publish early just in case, to make sure it is live on release day. But then if it goes up early, if it goes up a couple of days early, it's not like the end of the world. I'm not gonna announce it. So if a couple of people find it, whatever. But then I could email my ARC readers and be like, hey, don't tell anyone, but the book is up. So would you mind posting your reviews to Amazon now that it'll let you? And then the reviews would actually be there on release day, if that makes sense. Hi, just a small update for you today. Today is March 25th. We are 5 days away from the release. I'm debating whether or not it's even like worth putting this in the vlog, because I'm not gonna have an answer in time to also include that in the vlog, but I'm talking with like 3 different book boxes right now who are potentially interested in putting the anti-relationship year in their box. I'm hoping I'm not gonna like jinx it by talking about it. So I'm sending them electronic ARC copies so they can read the book to see if it'll be a good fit, and we'll see if any of it works out. If not, it's still cool. If not, it's okay. But it's still just a cool opportunity that it might potentially end up in a book box. So that's what's been going on. I wasn't expecting to make this update today. It's the same day as the last update. It's still the 25th. My audiobook just got approved today for the anti-relationship year, and it's just up for sale. I thought when it finished processing, it would give me like some kind of options or something. It just went straight up for sale. It didn't take any time to process. I wasn't expecting that. So now it's up 5 days early. I have no idea if I can fix it and like make it a pre-order. Is it even worth making it for a pre-order for 5 days? Maybe if I just don't say anything and I don't tell anyone, no one will find it. But this is good news. I was getting a little bit nervous on whether or not it would be ready for release day, and it's ready right now. Hi, it's the next day. It is the 26th. We're having a lot of updates right in a row because it's crunch time. We're getting down to it. So the last thing we were talking about was the audiobook. I downloaded it myself. Not like I bought it myself. I had a promo thing that I could download and listen to it for free. So I did that this morning and I've been listening to it, and it's been so fun. I got like sucked into listening to my own book. I listened to like 3 hours of it this morning. It's on Audible. So if you're familiar with like the interface at all, you can change the speed. I have found the perfect speed to listen to this book at is 1.3. Just with like the pace that the narrator talks at. If you want it a little bit faster, 1.3 is perfect, I have found. I also got an email. I'm running a like book release blitz during release week for this book. So the person who's been coordinating that sent me over the like master list of all of the people who signed up for that. We've got like bloggers, bookstagrammers, that kind of stuff. And I don't know what I was expecting, but like over 100 people signed up. I think we have like 130 people on the list to participate, which is awesome. I just like wasn't expecting that many. I've had a blog tour for book 1 going on this month in preparation for the release. So this one's obviously for book 2 for release week. So I don't know. I don't know why I was so surprised by that. I was just like kept scrolling and the list just kept going. If you happen to be one of the people who signed up to participate, thank you. I'm super excited to see how all of that goes. I've never done a release blitz like organized through someone else before, so this will be interesting. The audiobook does indeed show up on the page right now. I don't know if anyone's gotten it yet. I'm not mentioning it. I told my people on Patreon that it was up because they already had the arc and everything, but yeah, this is where it is. This is what it looks like. Something interesting that I didn't really know about, because this was my first time making audiobooks, I have no control over the audiobook price. Like I can price my books however I want, but it automatically sets the audiobook price and I cannot change it. So that was news to me. And then as you can see, I hit publish on the paperback. It's in review, so it'll go up whenever it chooses to. There's not a hardcover in the works. I know people have asked about that. I was just playing around to see how it worked in there. So yeah, we're getting really close to release. I've been trying to stay on top of the anti-virginity pack sale and like see how many sales have been coming in as a result of that. And Amazon's really easy because it shows you, Amazon and Google are really easy because it shows you them daily. Also Barnes & Noble. My problem is my draft to digital sales. A lot of the time, they're just hard. You don't get the data for book sales until like a full month later. Like a couple of days ago, I think it was like March 22nd was when I finally got the spreadsheet for February sales that broke down what books were sold from where, how many. So I'm not gonna know for another like month about that specific data. It gives you an estimate on the dashboard, but it's never accurate, I've found. It'll tell me like, oh, you sold 50 books in February on the dashboard, and then I'll get the spreadsheet a month later and you actually sold 200 books. Like it's never accurate. But from what I can tell from the vendors that actually like update daily, the sale has been going well. So I'm excited. I'm hoping some people, if they found me not from my own platform, from like the deal sites I've been posting on and stuff like that, if they found me from somewhere else, it'll make them curious about the new book and want to pick up the anti-relationship year. That was the goal. Today's Saturday. It's the 27th, so 3 more days until release, more like 2. I've just been sitting here planning out what you're watching right now, release week content, and what order I'm going to post the videos and stuff. I'm trying to plan ahead. Tomorrow's my brother's birthday, so I was planning on going to see my family this coming weekend, so I'm just trying to get everything planned ahead. And I've been like holding off ending this vlog in case there was anything else that I wanted to say, but then I remembered I'm going to be vlogging on release day on Tuesday the 30th. So if I think of anything else I want to talk about with this book, it'll just end up being in that vlog. I think as far as the behind the scenes stuff goes, you've seen pretty much it all. As of right now, the paperback and the audiobook are live on Amazon a little bit early. I hit publish on the paperback on Friday and it went live within like 12 hours, so it was really fast. But it is what it is. So they're both up there. I emailed my ARC readers asking them to post their reviews early if they could. So as of right now, I emailed them this morning. Already 3 of them got them up on Amazon, so that's exciting. There's a delay in the reporting on ACX on how many audiobooks have been sold. So right now it's saying none, but the ranking of the audiobook keeps going up. So I know people are getting it. ACX says that it can take 3 days for the sales to actually show up. So I don't know how many people have the audiobook, but some people have been getting it. Basically, I was saying this in a different vlog that I posted on my channel recently. I listened to the entirety of the audiobook from beginning to end yesterday just for fun, just because I was enjoying listening to it. It was really good. I really enjoyed it. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for this behind the scenes vlog, which is crazy. I've been filming this thing since January. Yeah, thanks so much for hanging out. I'll have links to everything down below in the description. You can get the ebook, paperback, audiobook of this. You can get the first book, the anti-virginity pack. Subscribe to my newsletter over on my website. All of the usual stuff. If you're new here, maybe subscribe and stick around. And I'll have the playlist down below in the description for all of the other release week content if you want to see what else I've been posting this week. But other than that, since I'm trying to plan ahead and upload this early, that's gonna be it for this vlog. Thanks for hanging out with me for the past 3 months, and I'll see you guys in another video very soon. Bye. No. Pretty Caroline, oh, 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 stone cold stunner. She